What's going on, dungeon divers? Draco Invictus here with some more exploration of Neverwinter. Now, I'd gotten some comments and some personal messages and stuff like that when I posted my other video, seeing about interest for Let's Play and stuff like that. And people are saying, and this has been going on since Neverwinter first started on PC, what, 6 years ago, I think, and it's been 4 years that it's been on consoles. There is a group of people that say, oh, you have to pay to win, because this game is free to download. So anyone can install this on their console of choice. Well, I say console of choice, not on the Switch. On Xbox or PS4. And also you can play it on PC. And like I mentioned in the other video, unfortunately, the servers are not cross-play compatible. So, for instance, if you wanted to play with me and my badass character here, she's not really that badass. She's level 38 out of level 70. But anyway, then you would have to be playing on Xbox to play with me. And there are multiple instances and stuff like that. But anyway, you could put a adventuring party together and go forth. But I wanted to address this whole pay-to-play thing and how it doesn't have to be. Okay? I've been playing this character. Now, I had previous characters on here, but I've been playing this character, let me get out of here, for about a week. Not even that. I'm going to say 5 days. I started it, about 5 days ago. Okay? So I'm going to go back to my character screen. And you can see I have not paid a penny, because the first thing that I would do is I would buy more character slots, because there's some farming, some grinding that you can do to really boost this up. But irregardless, you can see that I have two characters. This is the character that I started 5 days ago. This is the character that I did the first video on. So I don't have a whole bunch there, and I don't know why it's not highlighting the buy character slots. That's kind of weird. It should be. I should be able to go down there. And it costs 500 Zen. Now, Zen is what, if you were going to pay into this game, you would be buying Zen, and then you convert Zen in-game. So there's multiple currencies going on here. But if you were going to pay to play or pay to win, then buying Zen is the first step in that. I'm going to talk to you about how you don't need to do that, but you still get all the same benefits. Is it going to take longer? Yes. Because just like when you go to any of the big amusement parks now, you can buy the fast pass that gets you to cut in line, you know, and it costs you a little bit of money, but you get to move ahead quicker. Buying Zen is the same idea. You know, you get to buy certain things with Zen or with another currency that I'll get to in a second, that you could advance your character quicker. But that doesn't mean that you can't do it without paying. Okay, so Zen is one currency. Another currency is Astral Diamonds, and that comes in two forms. We'll go into my inventory. We'll go to my riches. And you can see here I have right now 7,534 Astral Diamonds. Notice I also have 123 Zen. Okay, again, I have not put a dime into this game of real money. So these are all the different currencies that you have, and there's a special currency that I'm not seeing because I have none of it, but we'll get to that in a second. Let's see here. Celestial coins you get for invoking your god once a day. Ardent coins you get by invoking. And rough Astral Diamonds is something that you get for completing quests, and then you can refine those into actual Astral Diamonds. Glory, I haven't done any PvP. Again, I've only been playing this character for 5 days. Zen, I did not purchase any of that. That is all from conversions. And then actually gold, silver, and copper I got for just selling stuff to vendors. And then down here, these other currencies. This is like the insignias you pick up, like this black dagger insignia, the mini arrows insignia. You pick those up in special zones where you're just playing the game and they drop, and you can pick them up, and you can buy little packs and stuff like that. So there's all kinds of currencies in this game. And so, okay, let's address this. How did I get this Zen if I didn't pay in? I converted Astral Diamonds into Zen. And here's how you do that. If you come here to the Astral Diamond Exchange, let's say you've made 20,000 Astral Diamonds today. Okay? You come into the Astral Diamond Exchange, and right now the prices are so-so. This is buying Zen. So if I wanted to buy Zen, right now the cheapest price is 333 Astral Diamonds for each Zen. Okay, so you can see up here at the top, Zen quantity to buy 100, and if I was going to pay 334, then it would cost me 33,400 Astral Diamonds, and I would get 100 Zen in exchange for that. Okay, now would be a time to buy. 334 is because the events going on this week and stuff like that. Last night at what, 11:30, I sold. No, I didn't sell. But I look at the market, this market, throughout the day, because right now, well, I have that time. But the market is going to fluctuate throughout the day, and it's just like the stock market. You want to buy low, sell high. Okay, so last night at 11:30, it was 442 Astral Diamonds per each Zen. Okay, so I could buy these Zen. You know, I could sell off these Astral Diamonds that I have, the 7,500. I'm not going to do that because I have some stuff that I want to do with this character later on to build up my Astral Diamonds, then come back, sell them. Because the market in the daytime stays pretty low, and then it goes up at night as more players come on. So, especially during the summertime. It's crazy. But, so I will sell off my Astral Diamonds for Zen. Okay, and then I'll wait until late tonight, go back, and I actually just jot it down as I check periodically as I'm playing, because you can check this at any time. And I'm making notations of what the price per unit is. So I could end up making 100 Astral Diamonds per Zen in the exchange. You know, like here it's 333, and if it's, you know, 433 tonight, then I'm going to be making 100 Astral Diamonds per Zen, more than what I sold it for. So then tomorrow, when the market comes back down, I trade my Astral Diamonds back in for Zen. Now I have more Zen, right? And then do the whole thing again. And you can, and this is not grinding. This doesn't take very long. I mean, maybe to do the calculations here, you know, okay, I want to get the most out of selling my Zen, or I want to get the most out of buying Zen. So, you know, you may want to calculate, like here, if I'm buying Zen, I may not want to buy at 333. I may want to buy at 330. Because I know that the market is going to fluctuate within probably 5 or 10 within an hour. So I could put this thing at 330, and if it didn't sell in a half hour, I'd come back and look at the market again. You know, and this is a half hour that I'm playing the game. I'm just running around killing shit, and I just stop at a campfire. Hey, check on the Zen market. Okay, that's where we're at. Okay, go on. So you can convert Astral Diamonds that you get for playing the game into Zen, which is the currency that you get when you buy in. So, again, it costs 500 Zen to buy more character slots. Well, you get 2 character slots for 500 Zen. So, then I have double the characters. So, if you wanted to take a weekend and really grind this thing out, each character can make around 20,000 Astral Diamonds a day just doing some skirmishes and dungeons. And then there's other ways to make Astral Diamonds. But this is Rick's. Rick's used to give us all kinds of quests and stuff like that. They've nerfed Rick's and changed the way the game works since this first started. But Rick's will tell us...
There are things to be done.
You can earn 10,800 total rough Astral Diamonds per day from dungeons, and the same for skirmishes. Now, you make roughly 5,000 or so for each dungeon, and you make roughly 2,500 for each skirmish. So, 2 dungeons, 4 skirmishes, and you're going to make roughly 20,000 Astral Diamonds. Because it's going to fluctuate based on bonuses and when you evoke and stuff like that. So, there are bonuses that will give you more Astral Diamonds. That's how that works. Now, to get the most, when you're going through a dungeon, you may get, I think they're called adventure coins. Let's go see the vendor. She's right here around the corner. Adventure seals. Okay. I have none right now because I haven't done my run for the day. Now, you're going to get adventure seals while going through dungeons. So you will, and you can only have 1,200 as a cap. It caps you at 1,200. Now, here's the deal. You can buy a bag of 500 rough Astral Diamonds for 500 adventure seals. And you're like, hey, that's pretty cool. I'm making additional Astral Diamonds just for doing the thing that I was doing to make the Astral Diamonds for in the first place, running through the dungeon. Do not buy this bag of rough Astral Diamonds. Don't do it. Because essentially that's 100 rough Astral Diamonds per 100 adventure seals. That sounds pretty good. Hey, it's a 1-for-1 kind of a deal. These rank 5 enchantments here, though, notice there are 100 adventure seals to buy one of those. So let's look up this, this dark enchantment, rank 5. Okay, we know it's a rare. They're all going to be roughly the same price. If I come into the auction house, and we're going to come over here, and we're going to go to refinement, enchantments, change this to rare because they were highlighted in blue, do a search. Notice, that's 5. If you see the 5 next to the Azure enchantment, rank 5. See it over there on the left where that little arrow is pointing? And then over on the right-hand side, you see 1,500. So people have put this up to auction, 1,500 for 5 of the enchantments. Now, we just spent essentially 100 points. So if we bought, let's say we had 500 adventure seals and we bought 5 of these, we just spent 500, which would get us the bag of 500 rough Astral Diamonds, or you could sell those 5 on here for 1,500 Astral Diamonds. You just tripled your Astral Diamonds by buying the enchantments from her. Buy this enchantment from her for 100, and then essentially you're selling each one for 300. So that's a 1 to 3, whereas this is a 1 to 1. So this is actually a much better way. And it doesn't take you any more time other than going into the auction house. Now, here is where you can seriously make some money. Let's come over to my consignments. And you see these little things, 50, 63, 67. Let's go look at some of the bigger stuff that I have for sale. Okay, this horse, I don't know why that came out at 14,000. Those are stupid. I don't know why those are on there. Okay. But these are things that here's 12 for 5,300. Now, some of these dark enchantments I picked up. Some of them I bought. Okay, but again, think about that. 12 for 5,300. Do that math real quick. It's still much better than the 1-to-1 that you were getting before. So let's say you post something on the auction house and someone buys it. So we come over here to our social, go to mail. I happen to have something here in the auction house. Your item sold. I sold an apprentice healer for 200. I posted them for 250 Astral Diamonds. They take their cut, and I get my posting feedback. So I will make 230 Astral Diamonds for this apprentice healer. So if I come over here to the actual mailbox, you got to talk to this postal courier. So here I can actually collect my Astral Diamonds, and then we'll delete that. You can also mail yourself stuff, because sometimes you run out of space. So 230 Astral Diamonds for selling an apprentice healer. Now, where did I get that apprentice healer? That's where the other currency comes in. The currency that people say, oh, this currency is garbage. Because you don't end up buying stuff from vendors very often. You find so much stuff out in the world, you very, very rarely have to go buy stuff from actual vendors. You're just selling stuff to vendors all the time. So here you see I have 12 gold, 95 silver, and 43 copper. Okay? Well, if I'm not buying anything with the gold, silver, and copper, what the hell good is it to me? People call it a useless currency in the game. I say, nay, nay, no, it's not. Let me show you an example. This is the companion house. The Grand Emporium. This is where you buy companions. Seems like you're buying slaves. But anyway, so you come to this vendor here, the Emporium vendor. Now, this is a vendor you're actually going to spend your gold at. So here you can see I can buy any one of these for 2 gold. Any one of them. Ignore the exotics because that's Astral Diamonds and all kinds of other stuff. That's not what we're looking for. So, what did I just sell? The Apprentice Healer. So I bought the Apprentice Healer for 2 gold. Gold that I was not going to use anywhere else because I don't need to buy anything that most of the other vendors are selling because I find that stuff out in the world. Okay, this Apprentice Healer, I'm going to buy it for 2 gold. Okay, I now own that Apprentice Healer. I'm going to come back over here to the trade house, and I'm going to select, find that Apprentice Healer. Right there. Nope. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Nope. What the hell? Oh, there he is. Ugh, I need to reorganize my stuff. Okay, so I just sold an Apprentice Healer, and if you remember, it was 230 Astral Diamonds. So essentially, I got just over 100 Astral Diamonds per gold. Not bad. See, I could sell them for 329, but I don't believe in raping the new players. Even though I've only been technically playing this character for 5 days, I understand the world of Neverwinter. There are new players coming in all the time. So I clear out the bid, or the auction, the starting bid. I clear that out. My buyout price, I'm going to come in here and I'm going to change this to 250. Okay, so whoever buys this is going to be getting a deal on an Apprentice Healer, which is why mine sold so quickly the last time. Because if I come back over here to browse, and let's go to companions, and we are going to look for common companions and just do a search. See, look at these, 212, 225. See, now we're into the 250s. And I am looking for Apprentice Healer. That's the first one I found, and it's selling for 300 Astral Diamonds. So my posting over here for 250 means that I'm going to be the first Apprentice Healer that someone sees. So I'm going to go ahead and post that item. And that is how you convert the quote-unquote useless riches or money, gold, silver, and copper, into something that you can actually use, the Astral Diamonds, which in turn can turn into Zen, which means that you can buy other stuff. So, like more character slots, you can buy upgraded gear without actually spending a dime in this game. So, we talked about dungeons. We talked about Astral Diamonds. We talked about currency. We talked about not paying to play. We'll get loaded back up in here. So as you're going through dungeons and you go up against like sub-bosses and bosses and stuff like that, you earn the adventure seals. But there's also a chest at the end of the dungeon. You have to have a key for that chest. Otherwise you can't open it. You get one free key a day from this guy. He is the dungeon chest keymaster. I've already picked mine up for the day, which is why I can't highlight that one. Okay? Like I said, you get one a day for free. So, since your runs, you have to do 2 dungeon runs a day and 4 skirmishes a day to max out your Astral Diamond, bonus for the day. Okay? But you also get additional adventure seals and an equipment item in that chest. If you wanted to, you could also come in here and buy, with Astral Diamonds, a standard dungeon key. But now you're not going to gain any more Astral... Well, you are going to gain Astral Diamonds because you're not going to gain as many Astral Diamonds buying a second key as you would from selling the seals to get that you would get in the second chest. Does that make sense? So, let's take a look at my inventory here real quick. I know I kind of danced through it. Let's get out of the way. Alright. So, in here, there's a bunch of things, but... So, this is a dagger that I can't use anymore because I have a better one. Or, it's blades that this is my bow, or my longbow, that I have a better one that's equipped. Okay, this unidentified item is for a trickster rogue and requires level 65. I don't even know how I got that. Sweet Lord. I don't know how I got that. I don't know where that came from because I am nowhere near level 65. But what I can do is I can do one of 2 things. I can post this on the exchange, on the auction house, or I could just sell it for some silver. Okay, these renewing bracers, I will, since I've used them, well, that's not bound. Like these, I'm trying to find one that's bound now. See where it says binds on equip character for under hide armor item level 27? Okay, if I equipped this, then it would be bound to me, which means that I couldn't sell it at the auction house anymore. Okay, like these boots here, I can't use yet because I'm not high enough level. And obviously they're the recommended one because they're a much higher level than the ones that I'm currently wearing. So, I could wait until I reach level 39, which is just right around the corner because I think I'm level 38 now. Or I could post these, and because notice how it has the blue ring around it as I move my cursor off of it so you can see that. That means that it's a rare item. Green is uncommon. There's different... Matter of fact, let's look at the color. Oh, shit, wrong one. Come here to the trade house. Come over here to browse. Let's go companions, just because here's where you're going to get your colors, okay? So you have common, which is white, uncommon, which is yellow. It's a yellowish green, sorry. Rare, which is blue. Epic, which is purple. Legendary, which is orange. And mythic, which is a light bluish green. So you can tell what your equipment is in your inventory based on that same color scheme. So again, those boots have a blue ring, like this has a green ring, this has a green ring, green ring. So these are uncommon, and then these are rare. And you can also tell by the name. See, the name is in blue, agile boots of cruelty, whereas what I have equipped is the greenish yellow piercing boots. Okay, so what I have equipped is uncommon. What I'm looking at is a rare. And so rare items sell a lot faster on the auction house than uncommon ones do. So as you can see, I have more stuff I need to get posted and all that good stuff, but there are lots of ways to get the funds together to play this game, to win this game. I'm not exactly sure how you win an MMO, because there is no definitive end date or end event. There is a level cap, but God, I could do that without doing any of this. I could get to level 70 without doing any of this Astral Diamond, exchanging, transferring, all that stuff. So I hope that you have a better understanding of how the economy works. Now keep in mind, because we're on Xbox, or I'm on Xbox, that is why the Astral Diamond exchange. See, look, I would have 331. I could have, bought my Zen at 331. So because remember, it was 333, and I could have saved a couple. Whatever. This market is the Xbox market. Okay, what you're looking at there is for Xbox. You go on to PC, it may be capped at 500 Astral Diamonds because there is a cap. Or it may be super cheap. It may be 150. So don't use my numbers as the baseline for what you see if you're on PS4 or on PC. On Xbox, this is what you should be looking at, because it should be the same market for all Xbox players. Otherwise, it wouldn't be exactly fair, would it? If some instance of a server, these prices were drastically different, well, then you could just sit there and bounce back and forth between instances and buy and sell that way a whole lot faster. So this is the economy for the Xbox. The economy for the PS4 is going to be slightly different, and so is the economy for the PC. So I hope this gives you a much better understanding of the economy of the game, how you do not have to put any actual money in this game to be successful at this game. You can grind with multiple characters. I actually know a guy that he's never paid to do anything. He bought additional character slots, designed characters for all 4 slots, and then he comes in and he does the same thing. He does the 2 dungeons and the 4 skirmishes, gets the Astral Diamonds, okay, gets the player seals, or the adventure seals, goes and sells them on the exchange, converts his rough Astral Diamonds to real Astral Diamonds. He doesn't do this trick. I haven't told him about this one yet, about the Grand Emporium and turning gold into Astral Diamonds. But then, so he'll do the 2 dungeons, 4 skirmishes, run around here, do the stuff, and then he jumps to the next character and does the same thing. Next character, same thing. Next character, same thing. And then he has One of those 4 is his main character. That's the character that does a lot of the exchanging between Astral Diamonds and Zen and stuff like that, because you can actually move your Astral Diamonds from one character to another as long as they're in the same account. So he has 3 characters that are earning Astral Diamonds every day, and then he then moves all those Astral Diamonds over to the main character, who then does the exchanges and stuff like that. It doesn't take him long. For 4 characters, it may take him 2 hours. But, I mean, he's still playing the game, but he's also building up his bankroll. You know, he may go 3 or 4 days without doing any exchange between Astral Diamonds and Zen, or Zen and Astral Diamonds, just depending on what the market does. Because right now it's the big summer event. It's the anniversary of Neverwinter. And so there's a lot more people on. So, you know, the market's much more turbulent during this week. But you could build this up so you could buy the most epic equipment on the market, you know, once you get up to level 70. And so you could really make this thing work if you put in a little bit of time and effort. So I hope that answers any questions. And if you have any additional questions or comments or kicks or complaints, go ahead and leave them down in the comment section below. Let me know what you thought of this video. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and click on subscribe. Click on the little bell icon so you get notifications the next time I post a video. And I may just do a couple more videos like this, talking about different aspects of the game and ways that I mean, I enjoy playing this game. I enjoy the challenge. I like the whole stock market thing with the Astral Diamond exchange. You know, the whole buy low, sell high kind of a thing. I like the auction house. There's certainly some gambling that you could do as well. If we come in here to the trade house, and let's go to mounts, okay? And we're going to go to mount packs. We're going to do a search, and these are really, now notice that's 52 of these packs for 290,000. So on a per unit, that's what, 5? That's 5,800 Astral Diamonds per pack. Like, because here's a 10 packs for 60,000, so it's $6,000 on that particular one. Okay, but now if you look over on the left, this pack contains uncommon, rare, or epic insignia, and one of the following: a Rage Drake, a Gas Spore, a Heavy Inferno Nightmare, Poisonous Looking Spider, a Emblazoned Warg, a Moss Daubed Horse, or an uncommon insignia. Okay, a Rage Drake, Gas Spore, or Heavy Inferno Nightmare. Let's look at those. Those are the epic ones, right? So let's just look up a Rage Drake real quick. So we're going to come out of here, go back to mounts, where we know that they're epic, and we're just going to type in here just Rage. We don't need to type in the whole thing and do a search. There's a Rage Drake, one that sells for 154,000, and that's the cheapest one, mind you, because it always shows you the cheapest first. 154,000 Astral Diamonds. So again, we come over here, mount packs, changes back to rare, get rid of that. 6,000 Astral Diamonds for one pack gives you a shot at getting a Rage Drake that's worth 154,000. So even if you didn't keep the Rage Drake as your own personal mount instead of having a horse, you know, you got the Rage Drake or the Gas Spore or the Heavy Inferno Nightmare. I actually got the Gas Spore. I was hoping for a Rage Drake because it goes well with my character. I got a Gas Spore. I sold it for 95,000 Astral Diamonds. Now, of course, I've blown through most of that because these packs are like the lottery. Because you could end up with just 2 uncommon insignias that aren't worth a whole lot, maybe 50 or 100. You could wind up with a moss-daubed horse, which is worth a couple hundred Astral Diamonds. Certainly not the 6,000 that you just paid for the pack. You know, the poisonous-looking spider. All those rare ones are maybe 1,000 to 1,500 Astral Diamonds to sell in the market. All the epic ones are 10 times as much. But I got the gas spore, and I was like, man, I really don't want this gas spore. I want that Rage Drake. So I came in here and I bought more packs. So I blew through the Astral Diamonds that I just made by selling the gas spore on buying more packs, hoping to get... They're like scratch-off tickets, these things are. So if you want to do a little bit of gambling, you can buy these packs hoping for some epic item. And but then be careful, because you could lose all of your Astral Diamonds. Now, you know, yeah, I have 7,700 Astral Diamonds, but I also have 123 Zen right now. And so I have a lot more Astral Diamonds than what it looks like I have. But yeah, this is definitely, if you're looking for a really cool ride, and if we look around here, I don't know what this guy's doing. People are just kind of meandering right now. See, it's so dead right now. All the kids must still be sleeping. Because normally there's people running all over the place around here. Yeah, see, check this thing out. You could be riding this. A celestial stag. Imagine riding this into battle. Dun, dun, dun. That's actually pretty cool looking. That's a companion. It's a gilded giant spider. Yeah, so there's all kinds of mounts. Oh, here's a guy that's riding like a dinosaur-looking thing. Oh, no, that's a dragon. So, yeah, that's probably a Rage Drake, now that I think about it. So there's all different kinds of mounts. There's all different kinds of things that you can do. The great thing is that the game doesn't tell you how you have to play the game. Okay, if you don't care about mounts, but you want to have the coolest looking outfits, you can do that too. You can upgrade the appearance. I can upgrade the appearance of this outfit to look completely different. I can't customize each individual piece, but I can buy a set that would essentially redo the visuals for this outfit that I'm wearing, but it doesn't change any of the specs of the outfit that I'm wearing. So, yeah, I mean, if you wanted a really cool companion, you can buy some crazy companions. You know, like gilded giant spiders and shit like that. So, no one important. My phone was buzzing at me. So there is a lot that you can do with this game, and at the end of the day, you don't have to spend a dime of real money to do it. That is the simple answer to that question. Do I need to spend real currency on this game to be successful? The answer is no. So if you've made it this far into the video, thanks for hanging out with me. I had a great time making this video. And until next time, Dungeon Divers, this is Draco Invictus saying this has been the greatest day in my life. See ya!